In this video, we are targeting brown trout diamonds in Norway. If this video helps you catch your diamond, please remember to give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Here is my latest catch screen. First fish at 1823. Here's a diamond. Lots of golds. Ended with back-to-back diamonds at 2112. That's 11 minutes less than 3 hours. 17 golds, 3 diamonds. Bonus catch screen. Look at this one. Back-to-back diamonds. Here's another back-to-back. Here's another one. 3 in a row. And finish with this whopper. Close to the record. That is 11 golds, 9 diamonds. Let's take a quick look at the brown trout. For the trait, it's a jumper. Keep your eyes out for a big one. If you see it, target it. And it's a sun lover. We're going to fish when the sun is up. For the bait and lure preferences, you do see Pro Performance there in the middle, but I recommend sticking to corn and pearl barley. And for bait, we're going to use leeches, particularly to avoid Atlantic salmon. The maximum brown trout in Norway is about 37.5 pounds or 17 kilograms. You're going to want to use the strongest float fishing setup that you have. I'm using the Power Nexus match rod. That's a level 100 reward combined with the spinning reel that you get at level 90. I matched that up with 55-pound braided, the strongest it can take, the waggler bobber to move less than the current, and 1/0 hook for gold size, as well as leeches for the bait. It's okay if you're not level 100, use the strongest float you have. Now, this is where I would normally be recommending additional gear with rod holders, so 2 more rigs. So you see here, I had the 1/0 with leeches. I tested the heck out of this. I tested it also using silver on the float rig to farm out the small ones. And for whatever reason, they just do not bite the rod holders here at Gold Hook. However, you go in the boat and it works fine. I can't explain why this is, but extensive testing. I am recommending for this one, just ignore the rod holder functionality. You can't use it in the boat. If you could, that would be nice. But it works fine with just a single float rig, so stick to that. I recommend something a little different this time for the bait feeding. We're just going to use the hand. And I suggest sticking to pearl barley and corn. And we're just going to cycle through those. This will allow us to eliminate Atlantic salmon from taking up the spawns that are attracted by that chum. Now, we could use Pro Performance, but that's going to bring in a lot of Atlantic salmon. We don't want that. For the location, I noticed something very interesting while fishing for these, and you can see it on the latest catch screen. I was a ways out in the lake, but look at the habitat for the spawn on all of these diamonds. They're all upriver. See, a lot of them shallow lake on the golds or lakeshore, but all of the diamonds, see, shallow lake, every one of them is upriver. So I moved my location that I was using. So some of the fish you'll see in the montage, I'm further out, but I'm changing that location a bit and tuning it in. The best environment for the diamond is going to be starting in a morning server. Here is the location. You can see my boat and my diamond marker. Here is the nearby trailhead. Grab a boat and drive it over here and let me expand and show you where I'm at. I'm in the center lake that is full of Atlantic salmon. For reference, here is the main outpost. So come over here and drive your boat right to the spot that I'm at. To catch your brown trout diamond in Norway, start in a morning server. You can start fishing immediately. When you run out of chum, it's okay to hop back to the main base and restock once. But after you run out of chum the second time, restart in a new morning server. You're going to use one float fishing rig with size 1/0, that's gold, hook, and you're going to use leeches to keep the Atlantic salmon away. When you bait feed, only use pearl barley and corn. If you throw pro performance, it will trigger a lot of the Atlantic salmon to spawn instead of brown trout. Technique for this one is about as simple as it gets. We're going to grab either corn or pearl barley. I have pearl barley on at the moment. Use the hand, do a half distance throw, and do a quick cast with your strong float, and then wait. So I am using a gold hook strategy. You certainly don't have to do that if you prefer a higher bite rate, particularly if you're working on challenges and you want to farm through silvers or any annies or whatever the weekly challenges are for leveling up, as well as the dailies. But I do believe that catching golds gives me the highest possibility of spawning the diamond. This one's pretty close. I think the strategies are going to be similar. So if you just like to pull a lot of fish to level up, I don't really need the level. I'm just targeting the diamonds. So I'm going to suffer through the slow bite rate, and we got one pretty quick. That's somewhat unusual, but I will certainly take it. Let's see what it is. That's just going to be a smaller gold. Not a bad fish, but it's pretty small. But I'll take it because it was quick. Just gonna use up that chum. Unfortunately, these throw 10 at a time. That gives you 9 throws per type. And at that point, what I do is just exit out, start back in a new morning server, hop over to the main outpost and restock. Jump back to the nearby fast travel because you won't be able to see your boat. So make sure you fast travel to somewhere close. This will work. This one would probably work too. Otherwise, you're just not going to see that boat at all and you're going to think something's wrong. So make sure you jump back close. Start back over and fish until there's no more chum left again. That's really all there is to this one. Little on the noisy side. But that's what happens when you're at a river mouth like this. So I wait 30 seconds after that chum expires, sometimes even longer. Oh, there we go. See, we got one after the chum expired. I was just going to say that's quite possible. But for the sake of the video, I was going to show my other 2 locations. A little bigger one that time. And if we could keep that pace up, that would be fantastic. But I tend to see them come in streaks like that. So what I do after that is I rotate to this corner or this corner and then just keep going around the boat. Now, what I would normally do here is put it, well, I didn't, a little further, is put it back out here because I was trying to demonstrate and throw at the same time. Didn't work very well, but hopefully, tell you what, for the video, I'll just drop another one out here. If I get a bite like that, then I stick to that spot. But when I don't get a bite, I rotate to one of those 2 corners. If you want, you can try slingshot, half cast, or even max cast. I prefer to just stick right to the boat. Everyone has the hand, so it doesn't make a video that's tough for folks that are newer. And as you could see In the latest catch strain, it worked just fine. Don't waste a chum throw like I did there. That's all there is to this one. Not a tough one. Just keep cycling through the chum and servers and you will get your diamond. Just a matter of time. Happy fishing. Have a good one. Please click on the logo bottom left to subscribe to my channel. Check out my other content and don't forget to hit the like button on the video.